Hello everyone, my name is Rizwan and welcome to the Nowhere. So today we are going to solve the problem number 682 of the lead code problem sheet, which is basically the baseball game. So we have an array of the scores of a baseball game, and also we have the operations symbols, which are basically operations. What we have to do with the scores. All right. So we have if we encounter any integer which is basically convoluted in strings, what we are going to do, we are going to first of all we will do is we will create a empty stack. All right. So this is going to be our empty stack. All right. So we encountered this. This is basically a string. It is convoluted in strings, but we know it is an integer convoluted in string. So we will convert it into the will revert it into the integer, and then we will put it inside the stack. All right. So this becomes our top of the stack. Okay. So 5 will be inside the stack, and it becomes top of the stack. Same thing with the 2. It is a string. It is basically an integer convoluted in strings. So we will also convert it into a string, into an integer, and then append it to inside the stack. All right. So this becomes 2. Okay. Now, when we are iterating from 0 to or 0 to the upper side or the forward side, we are iterating from in an ascending order, and when we encounter C, so it means something what we have to do. It is an operation what we have to do. All right. C, whenever we encounter C, it basically means what we have to do, we have to remove, we have to pop out the top element. All right, which is 2. Uh, so it is going to get removed. Okay. Whenever we remove the top element, but if we remove this 2, are we going to be left with? It is 5. So 5 will be here after we remove 2. Okay. So we are going to iterate from here to here. Okay. Now we have encountered D. What does D mean? It is also an operation. What does it mean? What we have to do with the top of the stack? It means we have to double the top of the stack, whatever is at the top of the stack, top of the stack. Okay, and then also we have to add it. We have to append it inside the stack, which means 2 into 5, which is equal to 10. All right. So 10 will be at the top of the stack. Okay, now we have to iterate from D to plus. What does D, when we iterate from D to plus, so the value of iteration here is plus. And what does the plus mean? Plus simply means we have to add the two values, the top of the stack, whatever is at the top of the stack, and whatever is at the second top of the stack. All right, we have to add the two values. That's what it means. Okay. So we have to add those, we have to add whatever is at the top and whatever is at the second top, we have to add these. And also, whatever the answer is, we have to append it inside the stack itself. So it will become 15. All right. So the top of the stack is going to become 15. And after that, we simply have to do what we have to do. We have to we have to get the sum of the stack. Okay. So this is easy. We can do it. And now let me clear my drawings and I will try to explain the code. So we have initialized the stack, empty stack. We have created an empty stack, and we iterate from given scores. Whatever is given, we have an array or a list. It contains strings, it contains values. We will iterate. We will iterate through them. Uh, okay. Now we have our checks and we have our conditions. If we encounter C inside an array, what are we going to do? Then we are going to pop, okay, whatever is at the top of the stack. All right. So whatever is at the top of the stack, we are going to remove it. So in case of 5 to C, D, and plus. So these are all strings. So in case of these, what is going to be at the top of the string, obviously it is going to be 5 and 2. All right. So at the top of the stack will be 2. After we encounter C, the C is telling us to remove the 2. Okay. So we have removed the 2 and the top of the stack will be 5. Okay. Now we iterate from C to D. Uh, Let me clear this. So as we know, the top of the stack is uh, uh, 5 here. After we have iterated when our pointer was at C. Now the pointer is at D. So the top of the stack will be 5. Again, if we encounter D, what are we going to do? This is our here. This is the second condition. If we are going to encounter D, then what is the syntax that we have to do? What is the code that we have to do? What is the operation that it is going to do on the stack? This is given here. So if O is equal to D, then we have to double whatever is at the top of the stack. All right. So we have to double whenever we encounter D while iterating. If the pointer is at D, uh, we have to double whatever is at the top of the stack and then also append it. All right, so that the value becomes the top. So 2 into 5 is equal to 10. So 10 will be at the top of the stack. All right. Okay. Now our pointer will be at plus. So what does it mean? It is also an operation. It means we have to do something. Whenever we encounter plus, it means whatever is at the top of the stack. So this is the operation that we are working with right now when we encounter plus. Okay. It means that when we encounter plus, it means that whatever is at the top of the stack and whatever is at the second top, we have to add them both. And after adding them, we have to append it inside the stack itself. So 10 plus 5 will be equal to 15. All right. So it becomes top of the stack. So top of the stack will be 15 here. And after that, if we don't encounter any of these signs, C, D, plus, if we don't encounter any of these signs, simply we are going to put the value and stack dot append. It means that if we are not encountering any of the values C, D, or plus, that means it is an integer convoluted in strings. So we will directly append it, but not we're not directly going to append it. We are converting it as into the integer and then appending it inside the stack as an integer. All right, we are not appending it as it is. We are first converting it into an integer here. So this is the process where it is being converted. Okay, so for our final step, and after we have done all the iteration has been done, what we have to do is we have to make sure we have to get the sum of all the stacks. So for I in after the all the iteration has been done, so sum for I in stack, we have a stack. What was in the stack? It was 5, I think it was 5, 10, and 15. I think this was it, right? Okay, we have to get the sum of these, and I think it is easy. It is given here, and then we will return sum. This is going to be the final answer. So I think I was able to make you understand this problem. Please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. And also, if you are watching this on Facebook, please follow my page and like this video also. Thank you.